Hi, how are you? And thank you for coming my way. I truly appreciate you for taking time out to come on to the transformation moment and having me talking to you as we continue sharing, inspiring, and transform. The acronym is SEAT right here on this page, where we keep on sharing with one another life nuggets and life wisdom that we are learning as we journey through life. I know that we have been on the last clip, we tackled about relationship. And today I would like us to delve a little bit further as we talk about boundaries in the relationships that we are having. You and I have learned that we have different cadres of relationship in the social circles that we are in. And what does that mean? There are people that are just acquaintances, there are people that are just friends, there are people that are colleagues, but then there are those other people that are intimate, that are personal, people that we work with that know and understand us and are able to realize who and what we are. What is it that distinguishes one level of relationship to another? Boundaries. You can tell me, and you will agree as well, that you're not in the same level with a stranger as you are with your friend. You're not at the same level with your friend as you are with your loved one. And sometimes even our loved ones are actually on the outer sphere of relationship. Why? Because of the boundaries that we have that are existing between one another. The day that we get to understand just how valuable boundaries are, we will have thriving relationships that are going to be fulfilling, and not only just fulfilling, but really impacting as we continue through the journey of life. So when I think about boundaries in a relationship, it gives us the understanding that it tells you how far you and I can go as we relate with one another. A boundary is a clear demarcation that indicates what you can do and what you cannot do, what you can say and what you cannot say. Isn't that interesting? Just a clear line drawn on the ground tells you this far you cannot go. We've seen it even in the streets when we're going wherever. We've seen the no through, you cannot go farther than this. And that is how relationships are. We actually do have boundaries amongst one another that it is important for us to delve deeper and discuss the same. I'd like you to take a moment and consider your skin. The skin is one of the most powerful organs of your body, apart from the heart and apart from your brain and even your spinal cord. But your skin contains or carries your body and all that it entails that is you. It packages all your vital organs and is able to preserve and protect you. A skin that is broken actually allows stuff that is inside that is valuable, like your blood. Sometimes you have seen people that have gone through stabbings that lose their internal organs, or even things that are valuable in your body that are not valuable in your body also get access to the same. What am I saying? The skin is able to put good things inside and bad things outside. And sometimes the skin, when it's opened up, allows things that are bad to come inside and those that are good to come out. And that's how relationships are in life. What do I mean by that? Well, can you imagine? A boundary in relationship acts like a skin. When it's too loose, when the skin is opened up, when it's too loose, we have trouble. What happens? We have situations where people get misused, abused, and a lot of drama happens. When it's too hard and when it's too rigid, we also lose out on the same. Can I allow you to take a moment to just think about it further when you consider what a scab is? A scab is a wound that hasn't really healed well, even though it looks like it's okay. But the minute a scab is pulled back, you realize that there is a lot of pain and discomfort that occurs as a result of the same. That is exactly what we're talking about when we talk about boundaries. Your skin or the boundaries that you have in your life will be able to help you to calibrate the relationships that you are having to ensure that you have healthy relationships. It is important for us to understand how it is that we engage with people based on who they are in our social sphere. A person that is your friend and a person that is an intimate partner to you, whether it's a child, whether it's a spouse, whether it's a brother, a mother, whoever it is that they are to you, we need to be able to understand what is acceptable when it comes to engaging and relating with one another, because that's a clear line and a demarcation that tells us how it is that we should engage with one another, how far it is that we should go, and how far we cannot go. it is important for us to come back to base and realize that for us to understand the boundaries that we are having in relationships, it's important for us to be able to always erect those boundaries, even in the people that we are engaging with. I used to be that person that used to think everybody goes. I used to take everybody on one plate and everybody was good, until I've gone through a lot of hurt, as you may have had to. And that has taught me to realize that strangers are not people that you'll take to your bedroom the first time you meet them. Strangers are not people that you take into your home if you do not know who they are and what they are. And so that is why it's important for us to go back to the place of understanding where it is that we have any form of a breach in our relationships and see how it is that we can reinforce that. Quit telling your things to people that you're not supposed to share them with, because guess what? They're not supposed to be in that sphere of relationship. Understanding who they are, what they are in your life, and how it is that you're engaging in helps you to put up the necessary boundaries to ensure that you have a fulfilling relationship and you are able to handle each and everybody that comes your way. That's life, that's living. But most importantly, it's all about learning. And that is why we continue sharing, inspiring, and transforming as we build ourselves to become better individuals and have a holistic life in all aspects of everything that we do. And I'll see you soon.